What is up, my fam? We're about to get into it. I'm gonna roll us off with a nice little track called Island Breeze. Check this out. I'll be with you in a moment. What's next? I'm hearing a little steel drum for some reason here. What? Look at a little steel drum in the ground here. At night, when the stars are shining so bright, then how the morning is as bright as the sun. So a little jam at the end of the night for us, huh? We started this at, what was it, 10:30? It's Tuesday. It's Mark Pires. I was walking down and it's real talk. Looking for another way to ease my mind and help my living. It's real talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Real Talk. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 750 in a row. 750 days in a row! How dare you? Hold on now, man. So you're going to show up for 750 days in a row. For what, a biscout? What did you go for? Would you get an espresso? Did you get an espresso, the biscout? You dipping it or something? Like, what reason do you have to go 750 days in a row of crickets? Like, what are you doing? Oh, they must have given him 3 biscotti and a slap in the fudge. What did you get? How dare you? I just can't figure you out. Like, who does it? Who the hell? Well, so wait a minute. I'm just trying to figure this. Christmas Day, you were there? Twice? Sunday, Christmas Day, he did an hour. 2? What? How dare he? It's Christmas. You're gonna do an hour too? Like what? Thanksgiving though. You didn't go, right? Sunday. He makes no friggin' sense. Thanksgiving night. He did a show. 2 years in a row. So, wait a minute. I can't figure. So every day, you're saying, for 750 days in a row, you were there? You did a show? You put yourself out there? How dare you? Hold on. So you must have like 6 billion people watching you then, right? I mean, you're there every day for 750 days, right? 6 billion, right? 23? How dare you? Hold on now, man. So you're gonna keep showing up? You're gonna show up? I'm gonna go out there and try to save the world. I'm gonna change the world. Sonny, he thinks he could change the world, this guy. Yeah, he's gonna show up over and over. He doesn't care about the biscotte. No, I don't know what he's doing. Wait, can't figure you out. We're just gonna have to talk about you forever. Be like, do you remember that guy? What the freak was wrong with him? I have no idea. He just kept going and going. You ever heard of the old Energizer Bunny? Yeah, that's you. How dare you? Hold on now, man. It's 7:50. So when are you stopping today? Today's your last day, right? You're done. You made it. 750. Proud of you. You did it. You made it to 750. You got it. Just call quits, kid. Get yourself in this brass and grabbing this biscotte and a woo-hoo. You never had a woo-hoo? Sonny! Woo-hoo! This is what I'm talking about, the woo-hoo. If you can't appreciate it, I'm sorry. We're going to have to show you the door. But we can't have you here. So guys, welcome to the Real Talk program, day 750 in a row. I've been here every single day since December 31st, 2018, and we're here to connect, we're here to laugh, we're here to play music, and we're here to feel something that we don't get out there, and that's positivity, at least enough of it to go around. So it is a very interesting day. I know we all are feeling a little bit of confusion because we were all hoping for a hammer to drop. I don't think it's going to drop, guys. I saw, actually, you know what? I got it here. Let's just go to it. Donald, are you there? Last day, you know. Donald,
It's Hammerlin Jamison live from the studio with a phone call, the very last phone call of the Donald J. Trump presidency to the Real Talk Show. Let's get to it.
Hi, Mark.
Donald.
Hi, how are you? Yep,
okay.
just wrapping up. I had my final farewell to the nation.
Yeah, I saw.
Earlier. Yeah, only Newsmax covered it. Yeah, do you realize not one mainstream fake news National Enquirer media station covered it?
I know. Sad.
That's what we've been dealing with for 4 years. Look, they don't give Trump any good press.
Never.
And they also give Sleep Sofa Joe a pass on everything. I mean, really,
Right.
his son, crackhead, Ukraine, Burisma, China, but also with the Russian mob. Probably, I don't know.
The mob?
But seriously, they don't even cover it.
I know they
You
don't.
know, when I was elected president in 2016, and Patton Oswalt was in the streets going, "Not my president."
I remember.
I'm kind of reflecting now, and from that moment until the day I was inaugurated, they basically called me a xenophobe, called me a racist, called me a bigot, called me Hitler.
They did, yeah.
And then I go day one, and they're like, "Oh, he's a racist, xenophobe, bigot. He's Hitler."
Same
I'm like, wait a second.
narrative, yeah.
I didn't even have one day to do a job yet.
Not even one day.
But that's what they do to you, Mark.
Yeah.
Look, people are saying I should have fought harder. What do you think?
Well, I think you fought as hard as you could, but they want you to quit.
I couldn't, Mark. You have to fight back.
I know.
I would never have said for anybody to cause any violence. Look,
Never.
This is the administration of law and order. Remember, the other side wanted to defund the police.
Yeah.
Look, bottom line, Mark, is I'm gone. I'm done. I'm sick of all this crap.
I get
I
it.
didn't even get paid for this job. Are you
all.
kidding me? And they're going to do this to the Trumper for 4 years?
I know.
Well, you know what? You could have a sleep sofa. He's going to fall asleep. He'll get pushed down the stairs by Kamala.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Pushed down the stairs by Kamala Chameleon. That's right, the old Kamala toe.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm sure she's going to do well as president when she takes over from the sleepy poo.
Scares me.
Anyway, I'm out. Perhaps I'll come on for a cameo
I hope.
sometime, Mark, but most likely not. I'm out. Dropping the bike.
Farewell, my friend. It's the end of an era. I created so much content for that man, hoping to help in some way, and it didn't. It didn't. I didn't get anything out there. I made so many of these crazy funny bits, though. Are you guys freezing? I don't have any frame drops, but it looks like I got my laptop open over here, and it looks like it's freezing. Let me just make sure it's because my feed's not weird. But I gotta say, it's been an experience. It's been a real experience to create that much content. And right now I can't really play much of it, obviously, but that one is a good final farewell from the Trumpa. So anyway, what did you guys think? Let me see. I'm going to scroll back a little bit and see. I cut back on doing the face swaps the last couple weeks just because, you know, of what's happening out there. But I feel like that was a proper thing to play there. What do you guys think? Do you guys like that? Oh my goodness. It's kind of crazy stuff, right? So it's kind of cool. What I did earlier is I brought in a lot of the music that I've been recording lately, and now I could just quickly swift through and don't have to play anything from the, you know, like this one right here. I want to just play this real quick. I don't have to play it right off the website anymore. I could just drop it right from my computer, which is kind of cool. So check this out. This is called Painted Black, and it was only called Painted Black because I thought that's what it was. The request was for Painted Black. It was for Paint It Black. I don't know the song. And you guys know the motto of the show is if you request a song through Super Chat or you send a PayPal or Venmo and you say, hey, can you play, and I don't know how to play that song, I have to write a song in real time by the title. And I do it all the time for you. And here's an example of it right here. How are you? Painted Black. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to write a song called Painted Black. Because that's what we do here on the show. If I don't know the name of the song you ask me to play, I have to write a song by that title. Painted Black. See, I said paint it there and I still messed it up. Go out late at night, looking for the moon to rise. And I'm ready to attack, and my clothes all painted black, and I can't wait to take them down. Painted black. All their fears are taking over. No looking back. Everything is painted black. No, I can't see any light. Myself up, I can't stand alone. As I look back, all I see is your painted black. The shades on me, I can't see no, it's so painted black. Whoa, whoa, and painted black. Dogs out holding back. I'm not ready to attack, and I don't see things I will last gold and black. I can get through it plain black. What better attack? Nobody's getting back there. Painted black. You know, it sounds like we're all having the same issue from YouTube where we're getting the circle. I'm not dropping any frames tonight, which is awesome for us as far as from the show. There's no frame drop. But something's going on with YouTube for sure, because it's definitely occasionally doing some sort of circle. We're about, let's call it 2 minutes behind the typical. Yeah, I'm watching it right now, do a little thing, weird thing. Let's see what it says I'm at right now. Right now it says 22 minutes. I'm about 1 minute and 15 seconds difference. It's usually about 10 seconds. So there's definitely a buffer going on today with YouTube. I'm not sure what's going on. It could be their way of just systematically pushing people out. Who the heck knows? All I know is they can't stop this show. And even if they do, just find me at the closest mountaintop. I'll be there with a beat seat and a guitar. So I still hope, guys, I do. I just realized that hope is not a strategy. And for me, my strategy will be to show up here and be the light that we will definitely not get if there are 4 years of a sleep sofa. So we're going to have to show up here together in order to get away from, first of all, this whole like, now we should all be like cool with each other. And it's the weirdest thing in the world, because to be hated for 4 years just for supporting a president, and then now all of a sudden you should be cool with each other when the sleep sofa literally can't speak. I wish I could play you all the Trump shows. I don't want to get kicked off the air though. And look, they're doing it again. They're giving me circle guy. I don't want to get kicked off the air, guys, so I'm not going to do it. But I would really suggest for you to check out the DJT show. I created 35 episodes, and they're all ridiculous. Each one of them is completely ridiculous. And I've been sharing them. I actually have it's a I don't know how to say this, T2020 on Facebook. And there's a picture of the shirt I made where at least the coin, it's the E deplorable unum coin I created. And I had the idea in 2015. I just never did anything about it. I wish I had, because I didn't sell many of them. I wear mine occasionally. But they're awesome shirts. I should have put them out the first time when there was some real positivity for the men. And then I put it out this year, which is like the worst time to do it. But I had the thought of getting it out there at least. If anybody has my Teespring info, and they could pop it up on the screen so you guys can check out all the different styles. But one of them is a DJT show. And I created some really funny stuff. One of them, I could actually show you a few of the pictures that you may really get a kick out of. One of them, first of all, can I show you? I'm here for how many days, guys? 750 in a row, right? This is why. Believe that right there. When you find something in your life that you believe in, that becomes reality. You know, heck, now I'm looking through quotes that I've done. Let me show you a few more while we're at it. When you second guess yourself, you lose every time. I created a couple hundred quotes about maybe 120 to 150 days into Real Talk, and I did it exclusively for a while. I would do my show, and then I'd create like 3 quotes a day. I was dropping so many quotes because I wanted to, I don't know, I was just trying to make a difference, I guess, and I thought if I could get my words out there, it would happen. And I mean, stuff like this came out on a daily basis. These words would come flying out of me. And to me, this is the stuff we should be paying attention to. Don't change you just because someone else needs changing. We're living in a world right now where everyone else needs changing. Don't change you. Our reality is that we're living in an upside down world right now. What's right is wrong. What's wrong is right. Left is right. Right is left. You can't speak without being called a racist. All these weird things are going on. But the reality of life is this. And if you could live that, and if you could remember, helping others pays out a different type of currency. Helping your friends pays out a different type of currency. Helping out your parents, your children, your wife. No, helping others. Helping others pays out a different type of currency. And this is the show. I'm going to keep going on these just for a little while. I just got a couple that I think need to be seen. If you can do that, if you can give until you have nothing left in you, soulfillment, I tell you about soulfillment. That's our real goal here, is to fill our soul with actions that are affecting real change in those around us. Something I love, I love is when people tell you you can't do something. About 6 days into this show, I'm here on day 750 in a row. About 6 days into this show, someone I grew up with said to me, "You can't go every day. No one wants to see you every day." If someone says you can't, smile and thank them for the fuel. I'm here today because of that. I'm here because when you tell me I can't, I will show you I can. Only if I believe I can. Only if I know it's true and what you're saying isn't, just like everything else we're living in right now. Don't tell me what my heart and my soul tell me isn't. It's very clear. I can feel it. Just like everything in the world we live today. Maybe it's because I don't watch politics that I can feel it and I can see it as clear as it is. But this is one of my favorite quotes I've written. No matter who you look up to, no matter who you think is something, everyone is a nobody until they are somebody. Everyone takes a journey. But everyone is a nobody until they're somebody. So, this is what I did for a while. When you give the world your heart, you begin to find your soul. I truly believe that, as corny as that sounds, it's the same thing. Giving is how you find your soul, how you find fulfillment, how you connect to the happiness that we all should have. And this is what I'm here to do. We only get 50 to 100 years. How do you want to leave your imprint on this planet? That's the question. It could be just for your kids. It could be just for your spouse. It could be for your parents. It could be for, as an author, it could be for any reason at all. But what is your reason? What do you give back to mankind? Mankind, womankind, whatever you want to say. I'm not being gender or whatever. I'm just saying, leave an imprint. And I don't mean to tell anybody anything that they need to, anything different than they believe, but the reality is very simple. What you've been told isn't accurate. This is the truth. Everybody's answer, we have a different question, and then everybody has a different answer. But it's not in a book because we're all different. It can't be in a book because we're all different. If it was in a book, it would imply that we're all the same. We all have the same reaction to things. We all have the same emotions. It's different than that. These answers are, you could find some of the paths in books, but the real answer is within you. You just have to search inside, not out. Anyway, I think we're seeing a lot of these. I just wanted to make sure you guys know that the show's multifaceted, first of all. I did all these a while back. How about this? When people are like, oh, well, you only have this many subs. I'm like, really? My only competition is the little voice inside my head. And the same thing for everybody. You don't have any competition. I don't have any competition because there's nothing like the Real Talk Show. So what's my competition really? Oh, well, there's this other guy who has a show. Okay, great. He has a show. How is it like my show? Well, he has people who watch the show and he talks. Great. What we do here is unique. It's not comparable. I don't have competition. The competition is in my head. That's why I just show up every day. I just hit 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Gosh, every single time I say something that implies I'll be here because I need to, because I'm meant to, I see a synchronistic situation. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. God, it's awesome. I don't know. I can't explain it. Well, I could also say I'm also always saying things like this, so I guess I could always look down and catch a number like that and be like, well, I said something inspirational in that moment, so I must be on the right path. I'm on the right path. Just don't, stop comparing yourself to others, because honestly, if you try to be like something else, you fail. The only thing that I've understood from the very beginning is I will never focus on somebody else's show and say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to try to put my show like this and do this. Ooh, I like how that person laughs. No, if you're not you, you're not you, and people will see that you're not you. You have to be you, and if you can't figure that out, then do something different. Oh, play a video game or whatever. But this idea that we're supposed to toe the line and we're supposed to be the same, but that we're so different, we should put each other in categories, and it's all counterintuitive. It doesn't make any sense. Why not just let people live their lives? Honesty would be a nice way to go about it. I'm still really hoping something happens here, guys. I just don't know, because I'm nervous. I'm nervous that tomorrow at noon, there's a freaking extra piece of furniture. And they go, oh, no, you're going to put a piece of furniture in there? We don't need any more futons in the Oval. I'm just saying. It's true, we don't. But they're going to put one in there. If I just don't understand how they allow people to continue to say, well, there's no proof. It's hogwash and putting lies about this. Excuse me, we know. I've seen so many videos. People, oh, you can't prove. Well, look, that's the difference. Don't say there isn't when we have proof and you just say, well, can't prove it. The point is not that you can't prove it. The point is that the people that can do something, once you do prove it, aren't doing anything. That's the reality. There are people who had the power in order to do something, and they decided to say, nope, I'm not going to. Listen, guys, let me explain one thing to you, okay? When you have 4 years of system destroying man, and then all of a sudden there's an opportunity for man to somehow possibly destroy system, you don't think every single one of those people got a phone call? You don't think every single one of those people got something? A little nod as they walk down the road? We know where you live, buddy. These people will do anything to complete their mission. Think about the guy, let's call him, the guy, his name was C. Page, we'll say. C. Page. Just think about the Inton Audi mounts. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Skillery splintons, sklotty sclounce, skloot skleen, right? I'm going to start talking to you like that. There was a language my friend came up with. It was called like cluck. He was like the cluck language. I was like, what? He'd be like, Clarky Clee, Clower Clue, Clat's Clue to Clee you. And he'd talk like that, and it was funny. We would just have conversations, and it was, people couldn't really understand it until they listened for a minute. And I'm wondering if that would be our way of getting around this ridiculousness from like Clonald Clump. We're doing Clonald Clump from now on, guys. That's it. I just figured it out. Clonald Clump. Cly's cluck it out. We're gonna clock about Clonald Clump. Claudia, don't go to the gold toilet. You can't do it. Tanis, how are you? Daniel, how are you? Bobby in the house. Jeremiah. Oh, guys. It's a scary time we're living through because evil is on the doorstep. And the weird thing is, people are so blinded. They all think they're on the right side. It's weird. It's a very weird thing when you see your country was burned down for the last year by the people you're about to give power to. I'm sorry. The same people that dropped the Fluhan? Yeah, they dropped the Fluon on the world. You know that, right? Oh, wait a second. We're going to try to get him out of the office, right? We're going to try to get him out. Oh, it failed. Well, you know what? We have this thing called the Fluon. Let's just drop it tomorrow. It's not like it was weeks later, guys. It was the next freaking day. Next day. Senate says, nah, we're not going to do that. Best economy in history, lowest unemployment. They're like, there's no way this guy's losing. We need to do what we did and destroy the world in the process, because that's how much we need to make sure we don't get drained from the freaking swamp. Has anybody not realized that's exactly what's going on here? And I think I'm being extremely cryptic, that I'm not saying anything, right? I think I'm okay, right, guys? But that's the reality of what's going on. System takes on man. Man finally has, let's call it the, I can't say certain words, but has the clamuclition. He has the clamuclition to clit in his clun. Clued to clean. So he's got the clamuclition to take this down, to take down the system, right? But the people who can make the decision makers, and this is the crazy thing. This is what people aren't fully talking about. A lot of these decision makers are on the side that you would expect to help. They're on the Clonald Clump team, and they're not helping. They were put into power by Clonald Clump, and now they're abandoning him. And now they're pretending that he's crazy. And Clinzy Clam is going, Clinzy Clam almost lost his race, remember? Clinzy's like, I need money. I need to get my money because I'm going to lose to this clamocratic candidate that's going to try to take me off my Senate seat. And you know what? The Clumper went out there and he claned for him, and he created a buzz for the Clinzy Clam, and that Crickin' Clam winds up winning his seat. And what do you know? Clinzy Clam right now is abandoning the Clumper. And how about the other one? Klitschoclonal. Klitschoclonal? That guy? Hold on, not man, that. Klitsch couldn't even get a seat at the movie theater. They're like, sorry, Klitsch, we don't like you. Good old Klitsch, right? He's like, I gotta get my seat. Gets his freaking seat, right? Then he's like, I don't like Clonald Clump anymore. How dare you? These people don't want him in. It's not just the people over there that are horrible human beings. It's the ones over here that are being horrible human beings. This is a joint effort. Evil on both sides coming together to take down good. You think there's only good on one side? They're everywhere. They're working together to take down the future, the possibility of cleaning this amazing country up. And I gotta tell you, we are about to go down the freaking drains. Amerizuela. I told you. Amerizuela. We call it Amerizuela in the next 4 years. It's sad that we will be Amerizuela. But we must rise above. We must realize that that is a reality. That's all I want to do, is paint the picture of the reality currently, and then understand above all that that is what happened. We can't say any different than what I just said. I can guarantee you in 50 years when they look back, what I just said is exactly what happened here. Somewhere in the future, this is the craziest thing, when Clonald Clump was nominated originally, and then he became, I remember saying, I said, in 30 years, he's going to be looked back as probably one of the best presidents in history. That was prior to all the hatred, although it was there already. I mean, you still had Patton Oswalt in the street going, not my president. So it was there. It started before he even got in. This is why I don't understand how we could just be like, oh, well, no, we have to be good. The dude won, and all of a sudden, 7 hours later, they're like, the impeachment of Clonald Clump begins. Excuse me? And let's find a way to give him the most votes in history. Comes out of his basement 6 times. That's why I knew the fix was in. He never did any clamp cleaning. He'd sit in his claysement with his Clive Clo. His wife's name is Clo. Yeah. Are you guys getting what I'm doing with the cluck language? We're getting around them tonight, guys. Remember, the cluck language is anything that you say, it has the CL in the front. So if I wanted to say, for example, that Clancy Cloisen, I can't say, I could just say Paloisen because that's not the same. When I say Paloisen, it is not the word, but she's freaking Paloisen. Hold on now, man. So you're Nancy Paloisen, right? 27 pounds drenched with like quarters in your pocket, right? You're on your way to San Francisco, downtown. There's a crackhead right there on the street. He's asking for $1. You're worth 120 mil, right? We don't even know how you got that. We don't get to ask. You're allowed to have 120 million public servant. But the president, the guy who made his billions before he even got into office, you gotta know everything about the guy, right? I gotta know about how he pays his tax. Hold on now, man. Let me ask you a question. You sit in your room for 2 months doing your taxes, Paloisen? Is that what you do? Or do you hire some tax accountant guy who's like, oh, I got it? B, right? That's right. I keep thinking you will. Oh, so we make a big deal about the amount of taxes paid, right? Oh, hold on. I was there with my receipt saying I'm going to get him here. Oh, I'm going to get him there. No, freaking billionaire pays some dude, says, hey, get a figure out way for me to pay the least. No, hold on now a minute, tax accountant. You find out a way that I can pay the most. I want to pay more taxes. Because I don't. Like, I love the fact that the government is stealing from me. Because it's thievery. You don't know how this is literally not constitutional to be paying income taxes? There's nothing in the tax code. We just do it or they throw you in jail. You didn't know that? They elbow you in the fotch. They pull you away to jail. Right? They're like, you didn't pay. You're like, yeah, but it doesn't say anything about this in the tax code. Like, this is illegal. Right? Isn't this a form of slavery in a weird way? Like, what are we doing here? No, sir, you're in jail now. Oh, okay, Wesley Snipes style, right? Is that what we're doing? How come it's the people that work for the IRS that are able to get away with the freaking frauds? Huh? Oh, I'm gonna go there. I'm not paying income tax. Oh, wait, hold on now, man. But you're like a tax guy, right? You work there at the IRS. How you freaking doing it? I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you. Somebody take Poindexter back and elbow him in the freaking flash. You can't tell the world how you got away with it?
There's like 7 people that got away. They went in, they were like, yeah, no, you can't take my income. And it's what pisses me off every freaking April 15th when I'm sitting there with my wife and I'm going through how hard I worked. I worked 358 days last year. And then you think like, okay, 24 of those days I got paid. Yeah, like that's real. 24 days out of 358, I got paid last year. That means all those other days, 28 days, I worked for free. And then I also did a show for 365 for free too. I'm not considering Real Talk because I just love doing this and connecting with you. So this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a literal living where I sell real estate. You don't get paid till you sell something. Sometimes I work with a client a day and they buy something. Sometimes it takes a month, it takes a year. I had one client take 3.5 years. I got one client I'm still working with after 8 years. She still hasn't bought anything. She still keeps calling me. I'm there for her. I don't force people to make decisions. A house will sell in its own perfect timing and way. And that's a Dr. Wayne Dyer quote, I believe. The agents that are out there forcing deals, they're going to flash in the pan. I'm sorry. If you're a realtor and you're out there forcing decisions on people, you will fail eventually because the word gets out there. People need to make the decision that they need to make in order for them to feel comfortable, and you need to support that. That's what a real estate agent should do. Your fiduciary duty is to protect your clients all the time. They need to make the right decision because you know what the right decisions are. And you're not going to let them make the wrong decision. A lot of the realtors, they work the way they want to work. I'm just saying, I've been doing this for 13 years. I've never forced anybody to do anything. I've always just left people options and allowed them to decide. And then I support their decision. That's why I had someone the other day say, well, how much should we offer? I said, look, that's not how I work. We're going to look at what's traded, and then you tell me what you're comfortable offering, and then I'll lay it out there. You know, I'll lay it out there so we can get this deal together. But you never want to tell people what they should do. You know, allow them to tell you what they'd like to do, and then you give them your opinion, but it's always should be in support. Again, I'm here as a real estate agent during the day. Guys, if you ever need to buy or sell real estate anywhere in the world, country, wherever, just shoot me a note, and I can help you find a real estate agent that could help you. And the idea is I look for somebody who's going to treat you the way I would treat you. And I'll find them. I'll find her. I go in there, I speak to the manager, I speak to some agents, and I locate someone that I trust. And then you can talk to them. If you don't like them, you don't like them. If you do, you use them, and you still don't pay anything. It's free. It's free. Yeah, did I tell you that part? Literally, it's free. Just send me a note. I can help you find a great agent. It costs you nothing. They would pay me a referral if they get the business, and that's just something we all love as real estate agents. So just keep that in mind. But guys, Bobby, you rock, buddy. I gotta get this guitar fixed, guys. One of these days. One of these days. Come on, really? Bump. That's why I'm on this. Let me just get this tuning right so we're at least sounding. Still doesn't sound right. Stand on the ground, dancing around, so smooth is the sound when you're around me. It's the way that I feel when I look in your eyes, the way I know everything's gonna be alright. I adore you. I
I know that I've been missing you. I feel like my heart runs away. I will not be afraid. I know my voice. I will not be alone. 'Cause I adore you. I adore you. On the moon, I'll see you soon. Don't be afraid. My arms are laid down by your side. It's the way that I feel when I look in your eyes. The way I know everything's gonna be alright. I adore you.
Yeah, there's some serious stuff going on with the internet tonight because I got 0 dropped frames, guys. First time in a while we've had 0. And it's still getting some weird stuff going down over there. It's freezing every once in a while. So it's a YouTube thing tonight, not the show thing, which is kind of cool, I guess. But YouTube ain't working right. That's a problem. If we get this number up to 50 or 60, I'm going to take this. I'm going to do the Donald Trump call, the Clonald Clump call in again, so you guys can see it. He called in. It was his final farewell to the Real Talk show. Sad day. Some cool stuff in there, right? I don't know. Never tell until after. Oh, I like it. Brian said, here's some Family Jam. I like that. This is going to be a song. Ooh, check it out. We're here tonight. You got a crazy world going round and round. Wondering where my mind's gone tonight. Wondering where I'm going to find the light. Here, right here, right here on Real Talk. Yeah, right here on Real Talk. So we go through our days, wondering what it's gonna be. Going to see a piece of furniture in the White House. Hopefully not. The people come around and they stand around and they get the hope their voice is heard. And a couple bad people in the crowd. Let's start a crazy, crazy weeks long incident report. Gonna say it was the president's fault. No, it's not. Let's just say it was, right? Cause then the people and the media gonna be like, yeah, totally. And then the whole world would be like, let's bitch, but yeah, they freaking did that. Are you kidding me? How dare you? Let's actually do a real version here. Tuesday night, oh, here, day 750 in a row, in a row. I'm wondering if this song gonna blow. I think I gotta play along for the show. 'Cause I got no beats in the background, you know. So play the light. Hoping there's going to be some sort of fight for the top spot. But we can't do a thing, try to be as positive as we can be. 'Cause the world around us starts with me. We have to say that to ourselves everywhere we go. Everywhere we go, gonna make the world know. Everywhere we go, everywhere we go, let the word flow. Everywhere we go, everywhere we go, gonna let everyone know about the Real Talk Show.
row. This administration we never thought we'd see, 'cause the guy was in his basement, don't you see? Like a groundhog, poke his head out every once in a while. He said things that had to do with him, racial type of thing. I don't know, I can't see. It's such a pretty song. Why can't I just keep it pretty? What am I doing? Just keep it pretty, dude. It's a pretty tune. Let's try to go like flowery with it. Ready? Watch. Take my heart, take my mind off of everything. I can't stand the way. I can't stand the way this song is going. It's just pretty, but it's not a song. I think it probably had moments, but it's not feeling right. Bubba, how are you, brother? Oh, I hope not. Oh gosh, I hope not, buddy. That would be the end of everything, though, bud. If that actually happened, the first part, that would be the end, because we don't have the ability to protect ourselves from that as a nation, and that would be 6 months to a year before, and we'd lose 90% of the lives on the mainland U.S. That would be the reality of it. That's hot. Give you all my love, give you all my love, give you all my love, all my love, give you all my love. This guitar's way out of tune again. It's hard for me to erase these. I can't erase that. What? I just want to go out and, like, I don't know, do something crazy. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Guys, I'm glad to be kicking it with you. We're going to do something here.
It's Hammerlin Jamison live from the studio with a phone call.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All right. So, guys, who here has not seen the call from the Trumper yet? We're going to do that in a few minutes. But let me quickly play something here. Oh, Sharon, I'm so glad you're here. Check this out. Don't go anywhere yet, guys. We got a lot coming. Oh, Johnny's got some info there, too. I mean, everyone's got stuff that's going on. Oh, thank you, Bubba. You rock, bud. I really appreciate you. We got to smile, especially with what's going on out there, right? We have no other option. You know, I said something yesterday, Bubba. I know, like, you've got so much going on, too, that you pop in when you can. It really means a lot. Thank you. But I said something that I thought was interesting that, I'm forgetting what the heck I was going to say. Basically, the bottom line is this, that we are so sidetracked by the negativity as a whole that I had a common misconception that I would hear from people at the beginning of my show, because I was just doing straight positivity, no music, no comedy. It was just straight positivity the whole time. I had one of my friends who owns a pizza shop was like, you're making it seem like the world's an okay place and it's crap right now. He's like, because you're so positive, it's like that everything's good. And like, that's a weird take that you have on it. I said, I'm trying to be positive because everything's crap right now. Like, so what you're saying is you'd prefer me to live in the crap and just like stew in the crap. Like, I mean, we did a little of that earlier on when I shared how I feel about this entire thing, but I truly believe that the best way this show exists is when we stay away from everything going on in the world and we have our own world here every day. And I think that's the way this has to go going forward. It has to be our world. That's why I say nothing can penetrate the light that we create here. That's accurate. Let me play you something real quick, 'cause I could use a bowl of cereal. Let's freaking be honest, okay? How dare you? I can't figure you out. You make no friggin' sense. I'm sorry. We may have to call the doctor and have him check you out.
You guys, yesterday, what really makes me laugh is this, how dare you call gods. Did you guys like the God bit? I gotta play you the God bit. It's so freaking good. Guys, this is a how dare you call God. Ready? Because oh, Jacqueline, you totally need to get one. Guys, if you are interested in getting a beat seat, beatseat.rocks. Beatseat.rocks. Hold on, I'm going to type it in here for you. And you can see her, H.E.R, is one of the first artists to have a beat seat. And her drummer is one of our artists, actually. He's one of our first beat seat artists. He's amazing, Carrington Brown. And Carrington has a beat seat, and he promotes it whenever he can, which is really cool. Because when you're a mom and pop, you need that. You need people, talking about the cool product. I said yesterday, when you've created something that's better than what's out there, you could get squashed. They will squash you. I remembered this movie that came out years ago with Greg Kinnear. It's called Flash of Genius. And he had this idea because he had eye problems. It's a solution to a problem is everything. Everyone has solutions to problems. His solution to the problem was the windshield wipers would do this constantly, and it was messing with his eyesight. So he wanted to figure out how to do it intermittently. So it would go, and then he could see, and then it would come and go again, and then like we have now. That was a big deal. The manufacturers couldn't figure it out. Greg Kinnear's character figured it out. He had a patent on it, and they stole the idea from him. It just reminds me a lot of his struggles to try to get it out there, and people, oh, we don't need that type of thing, The reality is of the beat seat is this. It's very simple. This drum right here, let me see if I can show you a little close up. Hold on now, minute. Where's the beat seat? There it is. So this is the beat seat right here. I want to just show you something. So the reality of the beat seat is that it's the first drum you could sit completely upright and play with your hands and feet at the same time. The only other drum that exists out there is called a cajon. Actually, I built one of those. That's what gave me the idea for the beat seat. Let me show you. As you can see, I got a lot of stuff on it, and I don't even use it ever. It's crap. This is a cajon right here. Hold on. Okay, I built this first. I had a show with Jose Feliciano's drummer at a place called Georgetown Saloon, and I was playing with him every 2 weeks. Actually, it was every 3 weeks, once a month. And he would play this thing called a cajon. It's a box. You guys have seen this before, right? It's a square box you sit on, and you have to bend over to play it on the face. You have to bend over. So I built it for myself because Feliciano's drummer couldn't make a show. So here's what I realized. You could put this a little closer so you could see. Once I built it for myself, I realized when I sat on it the first time, it's not designed for a guitar player. I'll show you why. Look, it's underneath you. It's underneath you. I was like, wait a second, I'm sitting on it. Yeah, it's comfortable to sit on, but what do I do now when I want to play it? Am I going to go like this? And first of all, you get one tone, right? I got one tone when I kick it backwards, which looks just totally weird. I mean, it's pretty weird when I'm slapping my heels against it, but not as weird as that, right? So in the split flash of a second, just like Flash of Genius, when this guy thought of a solution to a problem, I realized this crap that people have been using for 60 years is crap. The design is crap. It's not designed ergonomically, it's not designed for you to play comfortably, and it gives you one panel to play, and you get a snare in there. Ooh, a kick and a snare, a little bass and a snare. Really? Let me show you something, okay? I have a kick too, but this kick is, this is my kick. That's a kick right there. That's a kick. I saw this at Blue Note in New York City. Thierry Arpino is one of our other artists. He played it at Blue Note in New York City. When he kicked the bass, he was using a pedal. He was using one of the foot pedals. If you use foot pedals on this thing, you can go kick and snare. He made it sound deeper than his kick pedal. He had a real kick drum. The bass on the beat seat was deeper than the bass on his kick drum. That's real, guys. This is twice the size of a cajon. And it's like, I think you can see it. Like, I got another example here I can show you, but this is the beat seat from the side. Look at this thing. This thing's massive. By massive, I mean it's 22 inches long. But it's you know, these things are back here 12 inches deep, some of them. So you're getting twice the cubic space inside of a Beat seat. And also, you probably can't tell from the way I'm sitting on it, it's designed like, you can't see this, but it's designed wider at the back and more narrow at the front. Can you see that at all? Is going to push the microphone forward, but it's like 12 inches at the back and like 9 at the front. So it's designed like a horse, which I did that just so I could sit comfortably. There's no comfortable seats for a guitar player. I'd play all over the country, never had a comfortable seat anywhere. So I'd be like sitting on this bench, stool seat, like this weird stuffed inner chair. I designed the perfect seat to sit and play guitar. I could sit here and play all night without even, you know, I don't have to kick it. I just sit comfortably and play. But the way I designed it unintentionally is designed like an auditorium as well. It's narrow to wider at the back. So when I get, that's my kick and snare for my feet. I got kick and snare that way. But because of the design, everywhere I hit it sounds different. I call it omnitone. Do stuff like do drum rolls on a Beat seat. You can't do that on any other cajon on the planet. Now, full force, this is the entire body playing it. I mean, that sticks, but I mean, you can do anything with a Beat seat. That's the craziest thing. So, I don't know. Just wanted to show it to you. You can go to beatseat.rocks. I'm sure you're going to see it at the bottom of the screen here throughout the night. But I invented it. I patented it. And we're trying to get it out to the world. I was selected Editor's Choice at 2019 Summer NAMM. Summer NAMM is the biggest music conference on the planet. Well, not Summer. NAMM is the biggest conference, but Summer NAMM is the one we went to. And we were selected Editor's Choice. That was the first time we were at it with the Beat seat. So anyway, it's the real deal. I actually have a pretty cool story to share with you. Last week, Tom Murphy and 2 weeks ago, Tom Murphy and Christine both purchased Beat seats. Now, this one right here, I want to show you something cool. I don't play this one. I don't play this one as often, but I want to show you something. Can you see the flame on this? This is called flame maple. Look at this. Can you see that? This is real mahogany, real flame maple. Look at the sides. I don't know if you could see this because I have my thing in the way, but okay, it's just ridiculous. And this, you could also see it on the, I think you could see, actually this is dirty right here right now. So I haven't, it's had dust on it. I haven't played it in a while. But so this right here, you can see the flame maple a little bit there, see? So this right here is actual material from Gibson guitars. Okay, look at that. I'm trying to get the light right so you could see it. Okay, that's sort of, really? Better ways you can see it on my guitar. You can't even see it that way either. You see the flame maple on the guitar? It's like rippled wood. Bottom line was, so we went to Summer NAMM. This is a great story I'm about to share with you. We go to Summer NAMM. It was a very successful outing, except for the fact that it was my first time doing this, and I would have done it totally different. We were the one drum that didn't have any mic. We didn't have headphones. We didn't have like a PA system at all. And we're an acoustic drum. They put us in the corner with all the drum kits. So we had people playing their drum kits the whole time. And I'm sitting there with these trying to get, like, my hands were killing me, so I got these brushes, and I'm like... And I'm getting people to come over and check it out, but not as much as I would have if I had headphones. They would have been able to hear themselves. They could have heard all the tones of the beat seat. So we lost a lot of people, I think, in that side of it. That being said, I spoke to Martin Guitars, Gibson Guitars, and so we're walking out, and this is it. We're done. We got the last of it. It was my guitar in my hand and a beat seat. And my wife and I are walking out of these big facilities, this massive place in Nashville. And we're walking back to the hotel to check out and go to our car and to take the taxi to the Uber or whatever to the airport. So as we're walking out, I look over and I see the CEO of Gibson Guitars. His name is JC Curley. And I had seen him inside the facility, but he was so busy, people were all over him. I didn't want to bother him, you know. And as we're walking, I'm with my wife. We have a flight like 2 hours later. And usually we would be like, we got to go, we got to rush. And she'd be like, we got to go, we got to rush. We're thinking that way, you know. And I said, that's the CEO of Gibson Guitars. And she goes, what, right there? I said, yeah. She goes, we're going over to talk to him. And I go, what? And I would have totally, no, I don't know if I would have said it. He was standing there with his son, waiting to be picked up. The Gibson USA truck bus is sitting right there. And so we marched across the street. She led the way, my wife, just bold. She's like, we're going to talk to him. I was like, what? And so I go over across the street from him, talk to him, have a conversation with him. Super awesome guy. I met his son. They loved the beat seat idea. In fact, he said, you know what? My son and I were just talking about, it'd be really cool if there was something for guitar players, a drum for guitar players. I said, I designed it. I patented it. You can't do it without me. Jokingly. And I said, you know, we'd love to go into business with somebody. I don't want to be a drum manufacturer. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to be real talk. I want to be the guy who invented the beat seat. Someone else takes it and goes, you know. But I'm the real talk guy. And then the beat seat has to have a life of its own. That's why my wife runs beat seat. I can't. I don't have the ability to real estate to take care of this show, which is literally not paying me. So I should be focused on beat seat because I have the ability to make money on beat seat. Here I don't right now. You know, I'm just doing it because the world needs it. But she focuses on the beat seat for us. But so we're there and he says, I love this. You know, I said, I'd love to build you one. I'll give you, can I ship you one? I hand build these. We hand build them. We have our manufacturer now, but he builds them for us and they're built by hand. And he says, yeah, I'd love one. He goes, you know, in fact, maybe I could send you the Gibson wood and you could build it for me out of Gibson wood. And I said, what? Yes, I'd love to. Now, the challenge for me, guys, is this. This is something you should know. These are built out of plywood. Okay, you'll get walnut. It's walnut, but it's plywood, so it's not going to really start to have any issues and start to warp or anything. You're going to have solid wood always. You're going to be able to play the beat seat forever. He sent me real Gibson wood. We're talking about 3/4 inch mahogany, real mahogany. Oh my goodness. And then he sent me 1/4 inch flamed maple. I still have one piece. Look at this. I'm saving this right here for, this is rainy day stuff for me. This is one day when I'm just sitting around and I want to build myself something crazy. Here's I can't see, the lighting is really weird today, but this is a beautiful piece. Maybe you can see it if I turn it this way. Yeah, sort of. So you can see it right there. This is what they call flamed maple. There you go. That's the best way to see it right there. This is a piece of Gibson wood. And they gave this to me to build out beat seat. And the thing was, this is the coolest thing. When I did it, Jim, the guy who's the master builder at Gibson, was the one who set this all up for. It was a present. It was like a Christmas present for JC this past year. And so when it was set up for us this way, he goes, look, I'm sending you enough wood. I'm sending you extra. He's the way he said it. I'm sending you extra. I said, really, Jim? He goes, yeah, I'm sending you extra wood. I was like, all right, cool. So it's amazing. He sent me exactly enough for 2 beat seats. So I finished JC's beat seat. I sent it off. And one day, like a couple weeks later, I like had a day and I was like, you know what? I'm going to build out my own. I took Gibson wood and I built my own beat seat out of the wood that they provided. I called Jim. I said, Jim, I just want to let you know, I hope this is okay. I said, but you gave me extra wood and I built my own out of your wood. And he goes, Mark, I was hoping you would do that. I knew it wouldn't go to waste, is the way he said it. He goes, good. I knew it wouldn't go to waste. And I said, thank you. I said, yeah, there was no way I was going to put any of that to waste. So the crazy thing is this, when I finished up my own version, I had to cut this down, one of these. I had to cut this down. You can even see my version here, you can see this little side. Can you see this little piece of, let me see if I can show. Yeah, see this right here, this little line? That is the angle for the front part of my beat seat. I was using these for sides on that beat seat I showed you. So I had one extra piece left. I cut off a slice. I made my snare. So just last week when Christine ordered her beat seat, she ordered the walnut with a maple snare. A maple snare is just a regular maple snare. I get that from the store and we put a maple snare on it. But we had an issue because our manufacturer got sick and all of a sudden he couldn't build it. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to build it. And because of the delay, I was like, I really want to make this extremely special for Christine. So I had an extra piece of that ridiculous Gibson wood, the flame maple I showed you right here. And I put it right on the face, right on her snare. And so now she has a one-on-one, like a one-of-one version of a beat seat. So does Tom. I gave Tom a really awesome beat seat with an oak snare, just as an appreciation. But this one, she's got a piece of Gibson wood on there. And it's because it was the maple, maple and walnut. And I wanted to just make it extremely special. So hopefully she really enjoys playing it. It's kind of funny. She sent me a video today, like rocking out on it. She's having so much fun. I'm like, yes, woohoo. Like, that's so awesome. Justice, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. My man, it's good to see you, pal. Oh, guys, we're kicking here. Super Trump, how you doing, bud? Joanna. Oh, isn't that nuts? So the bottom line from the story is we built out a beat seat for him. And I don't know if I have it on social media. If you go to my Instagram page, it's on the Beat Seat Instagram page. There's a picture of JC. Hold on, I'm on that. And there's a picture of JC and he's sitting on the beat seat. He's giving the peace sign. And at the beginning of the pandemic, he said, we sent him a message. We said, we hope you enjoy your beat seat and we'd like to go into business with you. How cool would it be is the Gibson beat seat? You know what I mean? But he didn't, he was like, oh, well, that's interesting. We're going to think about it, send us a beat seat. We sent him the beat seat. So they're talking about maybe doing something, but I don't know. I don't think it's ever going to work out, guys, as far as that's concerned. I have to find a way for the beat seat to get its own legs first for someone to like that to even consider us. I realize that. We have to have some steam before a Gibson would seriously consider us. But we do have a picture of JC sitting on it with a peace sign. And he said, you know what? And I could tell you my wife posted it because she's really kicks butt on LinkedIn. Let me see if I could find it. She said something about, or she posted something about this. Let's see. I'm going to quickly just pull it up. Oh, here we go. Let's see if I can show this to you. This right here. That's JC Curley right there, the CEO of Gibson. And he's sitting on his very own Gibson beat seat. You see that? They actually put their own logo Gibson on top as a gift for JC. And underneath I have my logo, the beat seat logo. But that's the CEO of Gibson right there on a beat seat, right? And so basically, this is what the bottom line. He said, the world is getting crazy. Maybe the world needs more guitars and beat seats to get us through the recent challenges. And that's what JC was, he just said that he could see the opportunity. I don't know if we can maybe get a conversation started, but the idea that we're literally in the middle of a pandemic and you're sitting at your home and you're trying to stay positive. And a lot of people are playing their guitar, but you're missing something. You're missing an element. You're missing a seat, and you're also missing the ability to create beats while you play your guitar. And that's where the beat seat comes in. So, all right, guys, I'm going to grab a bowl of cereal. Let me play this for you. Here we go. That's not it. Okay. This hopefully is a laugh. I'm not sure what am I putting on again? I'm not sure if it's a How Dare You clip or not. I think it's How Dare You. How Dare You Call God. Should I put How Dare You Call God on? I think I got to do that. You guys all should order Beat Seats. Here we go. I'm going to put it in here. Beatseat.rocks. And let me play this. So it's either, I think we should watch this one. Although, yeah, let's do this one. All right, here we go.
Hold on now, man. I'm trying to figure you out. You don't make any freaking sense. Hold on. So you're one of them window washers in New York City, right? You gotta take care of the Empire State Building. All them floors, right? You're on floor 6. You gotta go all the way to frig up, right? You get a call. I'm in the Bronx. You can't jump off the scaffold? Hold on to the rope? Do a Tarzan down? Or maybe you could actually do a Spider-Man or something? You're not Peter Parker? Hold on now, man. You're not gonna Peter Parker it? You're not gonna Spider-Man it? Get kind of like a spider bite with venom? Turns you into a Spider-Man. Peter Parker. And you all of a sudden, you just kind of do one of these from the scaffold to the building. You're in the Bronx all of a sudden. Facce, I'm here to pay respect. You can't do that. You can't figure it out. Hold on now, man. I'm Peter Parkering you. Hold on now, man. I got one more. Because I just don't understand. I don't know why you do what you do. Sonny, Sonny, what are we doing? I can't. I don't know. Sonny, I gotta take a break. Where's my biscotte? I ordered a double-decker. Where's my double-decker biscotte? I ordered a double-decker biscotte. You can't get it? You're on the list, Sonny. I'll tell you, I'm gonna put you on notice for that friggin' table. That table, I'll take it away. Just as easily as I gave it, I could take it. Don't forget the Facce. You either pay respect. You got an elbow on the Facce. I'm sorry. It's what happens. Hold on. Last one. You're a timeshare real estate agent, right? You got the greatest, whale of your life. He wants to buy the entire island of timeshares. He's gonna buy them all. He's gonna give them out as Christmas gifts, right? All you gotta do is sign the whales. Just sign them. You got the paperwork. You wrote it all, right? You're on your way. You're 2 miles away. You just got notification. I'm gonna be there in 7 minutes. The phone rings. It's Facce. I'm in the Bronx. You can't turn around and drive to the airport. Hop onto some of the prop plane or whatever. You go. 72 days later, you get there. You're on the Tom Cruise, the Tom Hanks flight, right? You wind up on an island with a friggin' volleyball, right? You're there for 7 years. They're trying to figure out where you were. They can't find the black box. They don't know. You got a friggin' thing in the middle of the island that says, SOS, help me. I'm here with a friggin' volleyball, right? They find you. They pick you up, right? They got you on the vessel. They're like, we can't believe you're alive. You made it. We're so proud of you. Do you want something to eat? Do you want something to drink? Do you want to call your family? Bring me to the Bronx. I gotta pay respect. I was on my way to pay respect. I got stranded on this island over here. Feiced up. Bronx, I'm sorry. No, nothing to eat, nothing to drink. I'll call my wife after I pay respect. You can't do that? I'm sorry. You just make no freaking sense. I'm gonna send you back to the manufacturer. We don't want any of this. This actual character here was made defectively. You made a defective character. I'm calling them. I'm gonna tell them to take you back. Hold on a minute. Where's my freaking phone? Hold on. Yeah, God. It's Facce. Look. Yeah, that Facce. Yeah, look. Look, God, I appreciate you're a big fan. Look, I'm here. I'm here right now, right? You send me this friggin' guy? How dare you? Hold on now, man. I'm trying to talk to the guy, right? Everything I say, he does the freaking opposite. Hold on a second, God. Let me ask you one question. So you send me this guy, right? He does math like a stupid person, right? Let me ask you, God, because you know the answer, right? So you're on a fishing trip. This is a major trip. Your best friend in the world, he's getting married tomorrow. You're the best man, God, right? So you're there, throwing him the party of his life. He's got a marlin. You got a snapper. Whatever, I don't know. Whatever you're doing, you figure that out. Okay, God, you could put a shark on there like Jaws. You're God, so whatever. But you're there, you're doing your thing, you're entertaining your friend. Marriage tomorrow, best man. You got the ring in your pocket, right? You get a phone call. It's Facce. I'm in the Bronx. You're telling me you wouldn't jump off the ship? Just swim back? You grab the anchor or whatever. You could find a way to float there, right, God? I mean, you're God. You could walk on water, but whatever. Hold on now, man. Pretend you're not. You wouldn't just jump in and swim to the Bronx? Just use your extra superpowers to swim so you could pay respect? Oh, I gotta go and get the ring to him. How dare you? Look, your friend could get married another time. Okay, Facce is in the Bronx one time only. Okay, you gotta pay respect, or you just don't, and then you live with that stain on your soul, right? Look, you know, God, you know when you don't pay respect to the Facce, what happens at the gates of St. Peter. I know. I told them yesterday. They don't want to listen to me. Can you tell them? Why don't you just tell them? I'll put you on the microphone. Could you do that? God, come on. How dare you? Hold on. So this is for my ears only? You're not going to share the secrets to life with the Real Talk family? They're right here. Hold on. Why are you telling me this? So why won't you let me tell them? I understand you're a big fan. Why would you not be? Sonny, God, he's a big fan. I know. Well, Sonny wants to know what kind of biscotti you like. He likes the one with the almonds. I didn't even know that. I like those too, God. I'll tell you, I actually could take any biscotti but the minis. Sonny got me minis, God. Can you believe that? I'm like, get me some biscotti. He gets me the minis. I can't even dip. I can't dip the minis. God, do you understand what that's like? When I can't dip a mini biscotti, I want to. I want to dip it, but I can't. I know. Temperance. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Oh, hold on. One more thing. So what do we do? What do we do with this guy? You want me to keep dealing with him and, asking him questions that he answers wrong? God, I think he's stupid. I'm sorry. You made an imperfect person. Defective. Is that a real thing? Defective? I'm thinking it's defective, God. I'm sorry. Look, you're great and all. You did good things. You made Facce, so I gotta say, you're phenomenal. But this guy, with these answers, look, I'm gonna send you a tape. Yeah, you saw that? I know, Vornado. What are the Vornados doing? This shit like shooting my face off, God. Can you talk to them? Give them some sort of, first of all, I want credit for Vornado, okay? Whisper quiet. Vornado. They want to steal my idea, God. I told them patent pending, but it's not true. I didn't talk to a lawyer yet. Can you kind of get my back on that one? Oh, you're such an awesome God. I love you. Okay, look, the Real Talk family's looking at me like I'm kind of crazy. But you won't talk to them. No, I know. They're there. You won't even... Okay, whatever. Look, I appreciate that. God, look, I get it. I get. Okay, look, I'm not gonna do a Trump and hang up on you. Okay, you're a good God. Yeah. Okay, you know, I'll say my prayers. I will. Okay. Have a good night. Thank you, God. Love you. God, are you kidding me? He says to keep dealing with you. He said, look, you gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. And maybe they'll answer one question right. So I got one more. Let's just see. You're currently at the eye doctor, right? You gotta have a scleral buckle put on your eye. You got a detached retina. It's bad. They say if you don't do it today, you're going to lose sight in that eye. You get a call. I'm in the Bronx. You can't hop off the friggin' table. You can't put an arm out taxi. And then when the taxi pulls up, he's like, I'm here. You're like, I'm sorry, I can't see out of that eye. Oh, there you are. And you coming to the Bronx to pay respect? Again, doesn't make any freaking sense. You need two eyes? You need to see out of both? What, do you have to have depth of field or something? How dare you? Hold on a minute. How dare you? Oh, guys. That's a start to the show right there. That was Porcelain brought that out. I don't know. He must have taken off probably, but that just, you got to take a how dare you moment. Let's do that. How's everybody feeling? How's everyone doing tonight? I want to quickly run through the list and say hi to Hadley. How are you? Welcome back to the Mod Squad. Hadley's going to be there sharing love with all the newbies who come in, so you guys know that you're not only welcome, but you're loved. And on top of that, if you have something you want to share, bring it out. The people in the chat are here to make you feel great. This is a world that's filled with crap. Well, not here on the Real Talk Show. We're here to bring the light out. Okay, of all of us, we all have a light within us we need to find. Some of us, it's dimmer than others. But some of us, we got a heck of a lot to share, and that's what I'm here to do the rest of my life. Okay, I've been here for 746 days in a row. That is not stopping. That is not stopping. That's just going to be amped up. So I just want you guys to know how much fun I have with you each and every night. And I can't wait to see what we do tonight, because I never know what the heck we're going to do. So MJ, Jerry A's, Bobby, Aloy, my brother, Porcelain's here. Woo! I love it. Yes, Porcelain's fired up because the world's going to hell in a handbasket. You know what, guys? Hold on now, man. Let me ask you a question. So you're there, right? You're about to go and walk in to change the world. For the worst, right? Hold on now, man. So you're asleep so far. You've been tasked with taking over for a gentleman who did things, actually accomplished some things. Even though you crapped on him for 4 years. Sonny, can you believe it? Dementia guy. Yeah, he's gonna be prez. No, they'll push him down the stairs, day 3. Don't worry. Sonny, get me a biscotte. Hold on now, man. I got an espresso. I got a biscotte. I'm dipping the biscotte. I'm dipping the biscotte. I got taxes on the biscotte now. From the sleep sofa. He wants to tax my espresso. Hold on now, man. You gonna tax my espresso? I've been drinking this since 62. You're gonna all of a sudden tax the espresso? You gonna tax my biscotte? I'm calling Stella Doro. We're calling to see if we can do some sort of sponsorship for the Real Talk Show. Look, Facce. We need a whoa-ho. Ho! Give it to me. Sonny. You see, Sonny likes the whoa-ho as well. How dare you? Hold on. Let me ask you a question. So you're like no arms, no legs, right? You're in the Sudan. You can't shimmy your body to the Nile or something, and all of a sudden you take a raft. No arms, no legs, right? You tell the ferryman, bring me to the Bronx, okay? The Facce, he's there at his table. Do me a favor. When we get there, I got $63 in my back pocket. Go buy a wheelbarrow, right? You toss me in said wheelbarrow. push me down the Bronx, I'm gonna pay respect. I gotta pay respect. Hold on now, man. You can't pay respect. I'm sitting at my table. I'm there. Hold on. You're driving to Tulsa, right? You gotta go. Gotta get the college exams tomorrow. You can't take a detour to Bronx and pay respect? Hold on now, man. You run the International Space Station, right? You got some doohickeys to take care of. You're tethered out at sight of the space station. You're working on a mirrored lens. They're capturing shots of the sun, right? You get a call. I'm in the Bronx. It's Facce. You can't just detach from the tether and hope you wind up kind of veering down to the Earth's atmosphere, come through the crust. Down! You pull some sort of parachute you didn't have. You made it with space materials as you're coasting back towards Earth. You can't do that. You can't come back and pay respect, International Space Station. Hold on now, man. I'm trying to figure you out. You don't make any freaking sense.
How dare you? I am in the middle of eating, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying there with what's happening right now and the amount of people that are getting scrubbed. I'm not interested in saying that word, that name, and having my show suspect or potentially taken off. So I'm unfortunately staying to my platform, which is positivity, live music, and laughs, and I'm not going near it. I got 9.5 months of clump material. Every single day, ridiculously funny, clonal clump material. I can't play any of it. And so I don't want to have people on and talk about it because first of all, it's not going to go anywhere. Tomorrow's the day, guys. Could have happened any day between then and now. It didn't. So it's 12:22 in the a.m. In less than 12 hours, there'll be a sleep sofa there, and I'm leaving it at that. I don't want to get into anything more. You know, we're going to live in the light here. Let's forget about the rest. And if 4 years go and we can get a chance to continue that ride, I'm on board 1,000%. But for the moment, let's forget about it. Let's forget about it and let's move on. At least for the night, let's stay here in the light and let's have some fun. And with that in mind, this is the How Dare You song. Just going to complete the How Dare You package. Although there's like 97 other things I want to play you. How dare you? Says it's it. Tom, my brother. Oh, Tom wants me to write a song. How dare you? Okay, I can do that. So it's either a How Dare You song starring How Dare You guy, or it's a song just about How Dare You. And I write a song about how, I think I have to go that route. Let me try something here. Let's see what I can come up with. I saw you driving down the East Coast on your way down to Florida. Filled up the tank, grab your favorite drink, and you keep on going down, down. The phone rings, you start to swing your head around and wonder what the sound is coming, going. Oh, it's my phone and I'll answer. Who's there? I don't care. I'm on my way to Florida anyway. It's Facce. I'm in the freaking Bronx. You can't turn the freaking car around? Come back from like South Carolina? And come pay respect? I'm sorry, I can't fetch. I'm on my way to Florida. I gotta get there before the morning. How dare you? I can't figure you. You can't turn around the car. I come back to the Bronx. I'm sitting there. I got an espresso, a freaking biscotte. You're not gonna come pay respect. Sonny, what do we do? I don't know. Let me ask you a question. So you're down, South Carolina, right? You can't stop by the beach and grab me some taffy? Sonny, how dare you? I can't figure you out. Facce, I'm sorry, I gotta go, got a timeline, gotta keep. If I stop before the morning, they're gonna charge me double, and I can't deal with that, no. Are you kidding me? I got a biscotte! I understand your biscotte. It may be getting totally wet from you dipping it in that espresso. I know, I'm sorry, Facce. I just can't turn around this time. I know I did it last time. I lost a leg and an eye. I lost my right arm, everything, my right thigh. And I know I needed it. I had to pay respect, and I did that. So I gotta say no this time. How dare you? So you lost an arm, you lost your leg, you lost the thigh, you lost your eye. You can't come back and pay Facce one more surprise? How dare you? I can't figure you out, and I'm just gonna shout more and more. Oh, Sonny, show him the door. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna explore. It's what we do. It's Facce. We drink biscotte and espresso. Together they become one thing. It's like a soup. And what you gonna do? I'm gonna drink it and eat it every day, and I tell you need to come pay respect. That's what you do. And if you don't say it, how dare you? Oh, I'm almost there, Facce. I can't turn around now. I can see my house in the distance. It's right there over the hill. I'll be there soon. How dare you? You can't turn around right now. Come back 24 hours, back to the Bronx and pay respect. I can't figure it. I don't understand why they made you. Are you even human? You may be an alien like Mark Zuckerberg. I'm just wondering. Maybe it's true. Look, I got one question. How dare you? Hold on a minute. I got a question for you. I saw you last week out there in the garden working on that new project. Yeah, I gotta get watermelons this year. Yeah, right. Hold on a minute. Let me ask you. You got that new watermelon project going, right? All you gotta do is put one more watermelon seed in the ground for the year. You're done, right? You can't forget about the watermelon seed. Turn around, go down the street, come over to Facce and pay respect. I can't figure you out. Sonny, what do we do? He's not even responding anymore, Sonny. I don't know what to say. I think I scared him off. I think I did. No, Facce, you didn't scare me off. I just got off the exit, almost home now. Told you I see my house over the hill. And while you're screaming, I'm just pulling up, grabbing the mail from the mailbox. Yeah, I gotta go see what's there. Bring it to my wife because I haven't been home in a few days. Been driving home from the Northeast, you know. I didn't know you were in the Bronx. I'm sorry. I didn't get the wire, the memo. Maybe next time you should let it out on the social media channels, on the Dick Facce show. You gotta let the world know that you're there in the Bronx and waiting for respect to be paid. And you're drinking your espresso and then you're dipping your biscotte. How dare you? Hold on a minute. You singing a song, really? You can't do that. Sonny, they're using my likeness. I don't play along.
I don't like when you make a song out of the Facce. I'm gonna take you to court. I'm calling my attorney. His name is Rudy Giuliani. He's doing a great job for the press. No, seriously, he is getting nothing done because the left wing is so freaking fake, the news. How dare you? How dare you?
That'll be dropped tomorrow. The How Dare You song. Holy freaking cow. Whew. Tom, thank you for asking me, because my mind only goes places when people ask me to try things like that. And honestly, I was a little nervous at first. I was like, I can't think of anything. Like, how dare you? I'm like, first, and then all of a sudden.
How dare you? Hold on a minute. You're on the way to San Diego, right? You gotta go. Gotta get there before the morn. If you don't get there, they're gonna say, oh, I'm sorry. We're sending you back to your homeland, to Kenya, with your friend Obama. That's right. You're not gonna go. You're not gonna go back with Obama to Kenya and pay respect to Obama's pop who's buried there in Kenya. You're gonna say, oh, look, he became president, even though he couldn't, because he wasn't born here. He was born in Kenya. Yeah, they made up a fake birth certificate to try to make it seem like it was the real SHIT. You know, I wasn't gonna say it, because we don't do that on this show. But I could think of the rhymes. Maybe you heard it, even though I didn't say it. You should have, because that's how it works. Look, I'm gonna twerks. Oh, that's really bad. How dare you? Hold on a minute. I can't figure you. You didn't give Dick Facce a record contract on the first How Dare You song? Why was Jimmy Iovino not calling into the Real Talk program right then? Say, Dick Facce, we got to give you a contract, greatest singer of all time. I know. How dare you? Hold on now, man. Sinatra got nothing. Are you kidding me? You get Facce in there. We're singing the classics. Oh, yeah. You got the world on the strings. Look, gold records. You put me in the studio. You say, look, I got a yo-yo in my hand. Freaking platinum. Are you kidding, Facce? When Facce gets up there, it's multi-platinum records. I could go up there and not even say a word. I could just go up there and say, how dare you? Multi-platinum double digits with a triple on the top. You can have emeralds. They're putting an emerald on yours. They're like, oh, Facce. Facce came along. And he was like, oh, we're going to go in there. And when he got in the studio, his voice melted the world. They told Sinatra that we don't need his music anymore. Yeah, they kind of left him a note in heaven. Look, Sinatra, you were good for a while. We enjoyed you. You did a good job. But there's a guy named Facce. Hold on now, man. Frank Sinatra. You don't know who Dick Facce is? How dare you? Hold on now, man. Sinatra. You saying you're the blue-eyed guy, right? You can't use those eyes. You can't put them ears to the telegraph system you got up there in the heavens. And pay respect for the Facce. Sonny. Sinatra's not paying. Yeah, baby blue eyes. He's not paying respect to the Facce. I know. I offered a biscotti. He doesn't want it in heaven. He says they don't need biscotti there. They have unlimited supply. They've got a guy makes a biscotti like that. Sinatra, he says he's sitting there, Sonny. Check this out. He's there. He's got an espresso, right? And he just closes his eyes and goes biscotti in his mind. It's in his freaking hand. But it's not like the Stella D'Oro. It's not a Stella. No, it's a real deal. It's the original Stella. Stella's up in heaven, though. See, look, hold on, man. You gotta understand. Everybody that was good and created great things on Earth, they're up there, right? So when Sinatra asks for an espresso biscotti, the original make of espresso squeezes the espresso. Yeah, I know, Sonny. And then the biscotti is piping hot, made by Stella D'Oro, the real Stella D'Oro. I'm not talking about the store-made brand now. I'm telling you, Stella D'Oro's up there, right? And just willing them for Sinatra. So we can't compete. I'm sorry. But I'll tell you what, the people on Earth, they just got a front page, front story, front row seat to the Facce singing. I'm sorry. Next album, triple double platinum with you're going to put something on the outside of it. I know it. I know you. You're going to put something on the outside. Look, I put some sort of frills there. It was triple double platinum. You don't put anything else on triple double platinum. You hang it on the freaking wall. What are we doing here? Oh, guys, we needed that, right? We needed that. Oh.
Beck's in the house. Good to see you, Bex. Brian, Daniel, Sharon, Pamela, Justice. It's so funny. I saw Michael was in there from Florida. He's like, oh, you changed your shirt again. You know what's funny, Michael, because you're new to the show, I think. Most of the stuff I play for you, when I play you a clip, it's because these are one-offs. These are one-time moments that'll never, ever happen again. I can't recreate these things. And same thing with playing the How Dare You Guy clips. Mike, what I do with How Dare You Guy is there are 54, 52, 54. Every single one, I improvise a new thing.
Hold on now, man. So your name is Mike. You're in Florida, right? You're on your, 24-foot Grady White. You're out in the middle of the ocean. It's like marlin season, right? You're sitting there. You got your feet up at the back. You just cracked a Budweiser. Yeah, I know. You should have gotten a Coors Light. Anyway, you're doing your thing. Budweiser and all. You got that stupid, visor. You know the dumb one that's see-through? Where they're like, what are you even freaking wearing the visor for? Because it's see-through green. And it just actually, it amplifies the sun even more. Right on your Facce. You got that one, right? So you just cast your line. You're about to just kick back, enjoy 7 to 12 hours of fishing, okay? You hope you don't catch anything. You're in that mode, right? You don't want to do a thing. The phone rings. My freaking phone fell. Your phone rings. You got that crazy one that's attached to the boat, you know? The one with the friggin' wire still attached to it. You take the wire. You, by accident, strangle your cat. You hold on now, man. I gotta go get the cat. Cat's okay. All right. Hello? Hi, it's Mike. I'm in Florida. And my cat is Facce. I'm in the Bronx. You can't jump off the back of the ship. Or better yet, just throw the friggin', the fishing rod. And you take the boat instead. You start driving, right? You're boating, whatever the frig you call it. You're ship captaining it. You're going up the East Coast, right? You're going as fast as you possibly can. You got this thing pinned. You call the Coast Guard on the way. You're like, look, don't stop me. I'm on a mission. The Facce. You call the other guy who does mid-travel gas fill-ups. You got one of them going. This guy's next to you. He's topping with you. You're doing 73 knots together, right? They throw the hose to you. It hits you in the face. You knew it was going to happen. It happens every time. You take it, stick the nozzle in. You fill it up. You keep going. 26 hours later, I'm sorry, days later, you arrive to the Bronx. You park at the pier, right there in the Bronx. You were able to pull right in there. All right? You call like a Lyft or something. Don't call Uber. You call a Lyft, right? They come over, pick you up. You're all drenched and stuff because you got the sea water all over you. You even had a couple of, like, sardines on you for some reason. I don't even know what that was. They take you to the freaking Bronx. You get out. You walk over to the Facce. He spits in your face. I'm sorry. You're too late. You're too late. You should have gotten there early.
Oh, Mike, you rock, brother. But that's what Facce does. He'll just go on to some stupid rant. I think one of the best ones is when I had for Sig Sauer, I was saying goodbye to Sig because he was going on his journey. We have, he's been kind of on and off when he takes off for a bit. And I went into this whole thing where I said, I was like, you're on, like, how did I say it? It's so ridiculous. I should play you How Dare You Sig Sauer. It's such a good episode. But the problem is every episode is so funny and ridiculous. Like, How Dare You Vornado? How Dare You Cuomo-over? We can go through the list of names alone. You'd be like, oh yeah, that's right. That was the stupid one where... And then How Dare You Write a Song About How Dare You Guy? That was the craziest one of all, right? Oh my goodness. That guy, it's funny. It's like Real Talk may just sit here and just be Real Talk. But Facce could be like his own super character, right? I mean, I could see Facce in movies. I could see Facce in TV commercials. I could see Facce on other shows where they're like, hey, we want you to come on, Facce. I'd be like,
Hey, what are you talking about? Hold on now, man. So you're talking weather? It's either raining, snowing, sleeting, or sunny. The cloud doesn't freaking matter. You can deal with the clouds, okay? Hold on, wait a minute. You didn't call my friend Wayne Doppler? The Doppler 5000? He's 8'4", tallest guy on planet, right? He feels what happens first. The Doppler 5. They hired him at Channel 6 in San Diego, right? They're like, oh, Dick, with Wayne Doppler. Wayne Doppler, come on over. We're going to hire meteorologist Wayne Doppler, right? The Doppler 5. He's the original Doppler. They got the idea for the Doppler 5000 from Wayne Doppler, right? Because he was like, I can tell you when it's raining before everybody else. I got a good 1/10 of a second jump. I'm 8'4". They call him and they say, hey, what's it like outside? He put his hand up. He'd say, it's windy. I'm Wayne Doppler. Friggin' Wayne Doppler!
That's my other character I got to create still is Wayne Doppler. And then we're going to take some funny video of that where, like, there's people down, like, here. And I'm like, Wayne Doppler on the scene. Guys, Wayne Doppler. It's going to be good on the scene here, Wayne Doppler. I think Wayne Doppler's got to be the guy who's like this. Thanks, Tom. Wayne Doppler on the scene, 9'6" and all. I just hit my head on that basketball hoop. It just happened to be shorter than 10. I thought it was a 10-foot basketball hoop. It's on a court, but apparently someone lowered it. Practical joke. Perhaps they knew that Wayne Doppler was on his way to do a one-off. Anyway, look, back to you over there, Jim. Thanks. Wayne Doppler on the scene, head the size of a watermelon. Look, I'm about to hit it. Oh, goodness. Guys, Wayne Doppler. I remember coming up with Wayne Doppler when I was a kid. I never did anything with him. I came up with Dick Facce, came up with Wayne Doppler. What other names did I come? I come up with the names. You know that. I just came up with Choco Lara for my wife's chocolate business. She had a bunch of names. I'm like, no, it's Choco Lara. Her name's Lara. I'm like, it's Choco Lara. Don't even get fresh. That's the answer right there.
You kidding me? Hold on now, man. You're not going to call it Choco Lara when that sounds like freaking awesome, first of all? That's just the best name, Choco Lara.
Poloisen, President G-Hole, Sleep Sofa Joe, Joey Futon. What else do we got? I know we got a bunch more. 22. Wayne Doppler on the scene with the umbrella hat. I love that. We got to get an umbrella hat for Wayne Doppler for sure. I definitely have to find a way to like film with a bunch of people, and I'm standing on a chair, so like they're up to like my waist or something, and I'm just like, I'm here on the scene with the locals, and they said that they don't feel the rain, but I sure do. Now they do. They don't feel the wind now, but now they do. They felt it just a couple of milliseconds after Wayne Doppler. Good old Wayne, the Doppler 5, the original Doppler. By Menon. It's my favorite, By Menon. I think that's where How Dare You Guy took a life of his own. Was By Menon. I first did, I did Dick Facce always in my gear. I'd put on the beard, the mustache, the hair, and the wig, the hat, the glasses. But I realized most of what makes Dick Facce is the facial expressions I make. You can't see that when I'm wearing all that stuff. You just can't see it the same. So I think the facial expressions and the timing of Facce is what makes him so cool. Is like, I can't think you will. Like all that timing stuff is what makes him like. There's one moment that happened, I think, where I did this thing. I looked away and I was like, and I did this like looking at the camera moment. I'm like, that is Facce. That's what makes Facce unique and funny. Is it's not necessarily what he's saying, it's how he's saying it and his body language. And it's funny how I say he. I talk about him like he's a different person because he's really not. It's like I do Facce and I just allow that dude to be Andrew Dice Clay without being dirty. That's it. I get to be Dice.
I mean, if I really want to be Dice, hold on, you were kidding me? Freaking Dice. Yeah, I'm with this filthy animal, right? And she's like, oh, Dice, what are you doing over there? I'm like, I'm getting behind you. What are you doing? Ooh. I used to do Dice, like, I'd actually listen to a bit, and then I'd do it exactly. And then I'd be like, oof. I used to call into shows and do Dice. I used to call into shows and do Al Pacino, Scarface. Got onto Sports Guys 2001, and I also sort of got onto the Opie and Anthony show a few times. I did a bunch of their characters or characters for them, and then I tried to do. There's a guy named Psycho Mark on their show. I used to do a dead-on impression of Psycho Mark, and so they used to laugh about that. During the whole XFL days, I was kind of there during some of the celebrations. I was like a 19-year-old kid. I loved Opie and Anthony. I loved the idea of a talk show. I was like, I'd love to do that one day. And here I am. Interesting. 750 days in of my own talk show. It's pretty crazy. You know, it's funny how life progresses, and it only will if you allow yourself to fail, if you're willing to fail. Every single day I get up with the true belief that this is a process that could, and it is and could take forever. And I could just fail, and that's fine, because I will have at least put everything I am out there, and that's not failure. That to me is the ultimate success. It's not how successful you were in the world and how the world around you, and it's were you a success in your own existence to yourself. And to me, sitting on the sidelines is a failure. And if I was sitting on the sidelines and I was a billionaire, failure in my mind. To me, I'm earning whatever comes my way. And if I don't get there, I still earned the experience of being. And that's why I sit here every day and I let this moment take us somewhere. And 2 hours, 26 minutes in right now. I mean, we're going to obviously do 3+ hours again today. It's been a crazy experience so far. And again, I have no intention of ever stopping this. It may sound like a joke when I say I'll be here the last day of Real Talks, the last day my heart beats. I truly believe that to be accurate.
this never started with the, expectation of myself, like doing something that's undoable. But the reality will be that the day I started to do a talk show, which happened to be December 31st, 2018, of all days, it happened to be the day before a new year. Still another pretty crazy synchronicity thing that every year we start the real talk show over. But that's an impact right there. Even if I can't accomplish reaching the world while I'm here, to be 40, to start a program and go live every day for the rest of your life, however many days that is. It's pretty crazy, actually, but that's what I intend to do. It's also crazy to think that it will be 3 hours every single day for the rest of my life, at least, because we usually do 4. I just love it. I would do more. I would do 8 hours a day. If this was my career and I was able to support my family doing this, I would do more. I was thinking about this the other day. I create content, edit the content, go live, and then create content, edit the content, try to sell real estate, create content. If I could figure out how to get a good editor, someone who could say, look, I got 100 pieces of every show that we can cut out, like all the stuff we're talking about now, but I won't get to any of it. I don't have the time. I don't have the ability to do it. I just don't. It's time and energy and money I don't have in order to step away from life, in order to peel through 4 hours on a daily and pick out all the good stuff. There's so much good stuff. I wish I could drop it all into little pieces for you guys in a daily. Like, if I could drop 20 pieces of content a day, like 1 minute clips, 2 minute clips, just all the great stuff from the day before. You guys can go through and just quickly go through it all before the next show. Maybe that's the future, I don't know. But for now, I'll continue to go at it the way I'm doing it best I can. But that would be, I think, the ultimate is to have someone who's like, look, I'm really good at editing, I like the show, and I want to start clipping stuff. I'll send it to you, you post it, put it on the websites, put it on all the YouTube channels, give me the credit, which I would love to give someone the credit so they can get extra business from somebody else. And then also, what starts as someone going out of their way because they like the show becomes a job. It's funny, the amount of people that have just put themselves out there in order to latch onto a potential and then wind up being a part of something really special. I've seen it before. We had someone approach us a couple of years ago on the beat seat, and I was like, we immediately brought him on. And I was like, wow, you know what? If this thing ever happens, like, we're going to take that person along with us and bring them for the ride. And I was like, wow, what a smart move as a young person it is if you have a talent like that. You know, like I remembered when I first started this on Instagram, and I was like, I'm just literally peeling away a moment here or there from real estate, and I'd do an hour on Instagram. And I'd have all these people trying to sell me their services. Oh, we can get you this, and friends, and just, and I'm like, why doesn't someone say, look, I see a potential here. And if I could help this show grow now, I want to let this guy know, look, I'll help your show grow, but I want to be a part of it when it grows. I want to be like the guy who helps you continue to grow and be a part of. And absolutely, like, what do you think? I want to continue to be doing this alone? Like, I'm looking for great people who want an opportunity to do something special, because when I can actually have other people working with me and taking this to where it needs to go, we all can be a part of something special. Not just us sitting here in a show in the middle of my basement on a daily. You know, I think this is an opportunity to employ people. I just don't know how to do it. Can't even employ myself with it. But there's an opportunity to employ people. And I think it does start with people that have talents I don't have stepping up and saying, hey, buddy, I think I could help you do X, Y, or Z better. And I'm all for doing that. Because I'm going to keep showing up, but I'm all for improving. That's what this show is evolution. It didn't start with me singing and playing songs and comedy. It was all inspiration at first. It was all stuff like this. Like I would literally talk for the whole show. I just sit here and chat. And then I was like, oh, let me bring the beat seat in. I'll start showing people what I invented. And then comedy just happened because of Clonald Clump. I don't even know why I started doing the face swaps, but I do know why. I've been a celebrity impressionist my entire life, but the idea that you could actually use their faces and do the voices was the coolest thing in the world, so I couldn't wait to do that. But it progressed very quickly into some crazy, crazy stuff. And you guys have seen some of this. Like, I'm going to show you one that you'll be like, what the? Are you kidding me? This is what you do, dude? Like, seriously? Yeah. We've done some crazy stuff here. It doesn't even make sense that none of this got out there. Well, it does, because it makes them all look horrendous. All these people. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Watch this. I want to play you something. You kidding me? You kidding me? This is called, if I can freaking sound, boy, here it is. Check this out. Again, this is progression. I didn't start doing stuff like this. This is where I went.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a plan. What we're going to do is we're going to continue to push the... Wait, hold on. Where are you taking me? I'm trying to give them directions. All right. Okay, here's the plan. If we keep telling people that Donald Trump is bad, they'll believe it. Look, number 2, how are we making out with that narrative?
Amazing, Dr. Evil.
Fantastic. Let's move to part 2. Get him on the line.
Dr. Evil, Vladimir Putin is on the evil monitor.
Dr. Evil,
He's Vladimir.
Oh, hi, Vlad. How are you?
Look, with 10 days away from election, if Donald Trump get destroyed in the square.
That's absolutely correct. Our plan is almost complete.
Should we call Xi? We have to find out how vulnerable Joe Biden is. Have speak to President Xi. Perhaps he could tell us if Joe Biden is compromised. What do you think, Dr. Evil?
It's a great idea, Vladimir. Let's call President Xi. Oh, President Xi, it's Dr. Evil.
向大家送上新年的
Number 2, you couldn't get me the subtitled version?
I'm sorry, Dr. Evil.
2019年
I can't even understand him, number 2.
Dr. Evil, I have my earpiece monitoring. He says he's good for final strike.
Honestly, I'm glad to hear that, Vladimir. I was about to send in the murder hornets. Donald Trump may be correct. He could be a Xi-hole.
No, it's very good. If we get this to happen, we get Joe Biden for president.
That would be a great day indeed, Vladimir.
And we could take over.
Just remember who's number 1.
It's going to be big.
Once we dispose of Donald Trump, we could take over the world.
Donald Trump, he had his chance, but we are going to eliminate him.
I love that bit. Oh, that makes me laugh so hard. You guys are awesome. I mean, I realize I've said it from the very beginning that like this could be a life's mission that it just doesn't get to the end vision that I've had. But I truly believe the vision comes true. I do. And I just don't know how long it takes. Like Joanna said, I'm not sure how long it takes. Yeah, I'm here every night because the gift of art. Well, this is the thing, is that the songs that we're writing here drive me to show up, because I'm like, I wonder what we're going to come up with tomorrow. And like, what songs are going to come out of us, out of this moment? And even the Facce stuff. And like, I often wonder, like, how much fun we'd be having if the whole planet knew about this show. Like, I think to myself, the great stuff that we created, even just in the last 3 months here, will kind of just fall to the wayside, because I'm going to keep creating. And say, for example, there's a ton of people this one day. No one's going to ever see the stuff we've already created. And it's so good. Like, I don't know if I'll keep playing Quomover and his Emmy thing. You know what I mean? Or that bit with Dr. Evil, and whenever, who knows? But like, it's something I guess you guys get to really appreciate, and that I hope you get to appreciate. I sure get to appreciate. I love doing it. I only realized this because George Rochot reminded me of that. He said, Mark, play some of your older face swaps. They're hilarious. And I'm like, really? And they started looking at it. I'm like, geez, these are funny. I'm like, I forgot, because I created that one. I created the Trudeau and Klumper with the Rona thing, you know? So I don't know, but we're just going to continue to do what we're doing here. I can't stop dropping content. We just have so much of it, you know? I just need help. I think I need help with the editing side. I need to get like, I need to find somebody who's really good at editing, who could do you know what I do? I basically just go, I watch the video, or I'll go into the areas I remembered. I'm like, oh, okay. For example, tonight I did Facce right away. In my mind right now, I'm like, I did Dick Facce right at the beginning of the show. So it's 1 a.m, possibly when we finish up. I'm going to go right to the beginning of the show. I'm going to clip out that 6 minutes or whatever it was, and I'll have that ready to go for tomorrow, right before the show. And then I think we played some music. We did play some music. See, now it's coming back to me. So I'll go through that and see if there's anything nice there, and I'll drop some of that as well. And now I'm remembering we created this thing. Not that one. No. What? Guys, we created this tonight. Oh. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Almost reminds me of Jeopardy in a way.
take our happiness away, happiness away. No, 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 no. Sometimes the guard changes, and sometimes you gotta live with it, and sometimes they surprise attack. Yeah, but I can't say that word on the YouTube channel. So we'll wait. Less than 12 hours from now, we'll decide our fate. No matter what, we're all in jeopardy. Censor everyone said no, no, no. It's not okay to use your voice. No, it's not okay to use your voice. No, that's the reason. No, 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 yeah.
So here's a good example. We played that song twice tonight. We did it a jam where I came up with that and we tore it up. And then I tried to come up with lyrics the first time. It was terrible. And then we just did something the second time that I think was okay. I don't know. So now in my mind, here's what's going on. I have to take what we just did and then work in the first awesome jam and make it one jam. You know what I mean? Edit it all into one jam. That's the fun thing about editing from the show. Sometimes we do stuff like that and then it's like making it all one moment, you know? So I can't wait to do that now. I don't know. Play as well without a pick. Alright, it's late. It's late. I got school in the morning, right guys? I got school. You guys remember that? I got school tomorrow. I gotta get up early for school. Gotta work for freaking work is what you gotta get up for, brother. Go on and sell some real estate tomorrow. Guys, if you need to buy or sell some real estate, you know who to call. Just send me a message and I'll take care of you. I'll find you a great agent. And if you're in Connecticut and New York, I will drive to you. I will drive to you if you're from New York or Connecticut, yeah. I'm gonna help you find the home of your dreams, yeah. I'm gonna help you sell for the top dollar, yeah. Oh, goodness, I'm out of my freaking mind, right? MJ, guys, how dare you? How? Can't figure if you're gonna do it right. I stayed for a few minutes, Bex. I'm crazy, right? It would be a pretty cool thing, though, if one day I could be like, yeah, remember I used to be a realtor? Yeah, right. I think I'll always be a realtor. I think I'll always have to be a realtor. I'll always want to at least keep my license no matter what. I like selling real estate. I like helping people. No matter what, it's my thing, but it's just not the thing I'm meant to do, you know? It's just kind of a waste. I was talking yesterday with Jennifer about that. Like, you know, spending 9 hours of my life every day, like trying to sell a piece of real estate. And I could actually be focusing that time on benefiting the planet. But what's necessity is necessity at the moment, you know? Oh, thank you, Joanna. Means a lot. I'm so glad you like that. Hey, MJ, how are you? Oh, I'm wondering if I should play you guys. Well, it's almost 3 hours in here. Almost 3 hours. I have a funny thing where MJ's at the very beginning. I'm wondering if I can find it real quick. I'm not sure if MJ's seen it yet. I am getting awfully tired, so this will probably be the last bit. Although, let's see, who's on? So who was on with me at the beginning of the show and who's just here now? Getting some feedback. How dare you with your feedback on the Facce? How dare you? Oh, wait, MJ said she's had a bad day, so MJ, hold on, before you go and do a rerun, let me play you something. This is for me to try to get MJ to smile. Let's see if I can find the right one. That's the question. I think it's this one. Let me just check. It may be this one, but I don't know. Guys, we need the woo-hoo, but we're going to get the Hammer Jam coming out in a little bit. Yes, the woo-hoo we need it right now, guys, because this world is a little bit of crap going on around there. A little bit of crap in the world at the moment. You know what we're going to do with that crap? Hold on now, man. So wait a second. Let me get this straight. You're a 47-year politician, right? You've done nothing except bad things. Like, terrible things. Horrible. You say a lot of racist things. Not play that one. We're doing a whole a diagnosis of this leaf sofa. That wasn't the one. I thought I had saved this other one. I guess I didn't do it. I don't know. Maybe not. Oh no. I thought I put it into my section of stuff over there, but I guess I didn't freaking do it. Oh, this is it right here, I think. Check this out. I got a question. Let me ask you a question. Sharon Alvarado, let me ask you a question. MJ, let me ask you a question. Hold on now, man, that cookies research. I got a question for you, Sally Knowles. How dare you? Hold on now, man. I can't figure you out. What are you doing over there, huh? What are you doing, Chris Donaldson? You come down, Real Talk program? You think you could just go in the chat and not be recognized by Facce? How dare you? Hold on, man. Let me ask you a question. So you're like a drag racer, right? You're there, getting ready for the big race.
You're going up against Hector Macho Camacho. At least that's the car. He says it on the side, Hector Macho Camacho. You're there. He's got the Camaro 57 with the extra dual blockbuster muffler system, right? The one that makes the ground shake like there's a friggin' earthquake going down, right? You're right next to it. You got a Datsun. I don't know what the frig you're thinking. Like, you think you got a shot. Nobody in the world thinks you got a shot. They're all laughing at you. You think they're laughing because you're going to be doing a great job. They're laughing at you. They're like, this guy's going to freaking fall into the earth behind the earthquake dude. So they go and the girl comes out with the stupid bandana, right? She's like, yeah, my Miko is giving you. The phone rings. It's Facce. I'm in the Bronx. You can't leave the drag race? Go reverse it? Turn around? Drag race up to the freaking Bronx? You just going, right? You skipping it all the way there, right? You pull Fast and Furious. Vin Diesel right next to you. He's got the SS. You know that one. He's going with you with the car. The front wheel's coming off the freaking ground with Vin. How does he do it? The dude's 320 pounds, and then he's got the car going up like this. I'm like, this is how he's like Coolio in the gang over there, right? You're trying to be Coolio. You're going, right? Bronx. Pay respect. You didn't need to. You were going to get smashed anyway. They were laughing at you. You can't go Bronx? Pay respect? I'm there. I'm drinking my espresso and dipping my biscotti. I'm looking. I'm like, where's the Datsun guy? Where's the Datsun guy? He's supposed to be paying respect right now. He's not paying respect. Sonny, what happened to Datsun 280? Yeah, I know. He said he was coming. Hold on, Sonny. I'm chewing on my biscotti. I can't figure. I don't understand. Sometimes the youth of today, they make no freaking sense. Hold on now, man. Let me ask you a question. So, you're a motorcycle repair guy, right? You're doing a carburetor on a Harley, 67 Harley, right? You gotta get that part from Mississippi. They don't got a courier service, so you gotta go down there. You took the Suburban. You're 2 miles away. After a 7-hour trip, you get a call. I'm in the Bronx. It's Facce. You can't turn the Suburban around? Go fill the freaking tank? $76 later for a quarter tank? $352 later, fill the freaking thing? You drive up to the Bronx, 7 tanks full, $6,243? You pull up to the freaking Bronx to pay respect? Forget about the carburetor. Tell the guy you don't care. You gotta go see Facce. He's in the Bronx. At a stable. And right now, your disrespect, it reeks. You don't want Facce showing up at your house. There's a good chance you're there eating turkey one Thursday evening. Thanksgiving.
Oh, honey, let me cut the turkey for you. Would you like seconds?
Knock, knock, knock.
Who's here on Thanksgiving Day? Let me go see.
Honey, I'll be right back. Let me just see who's there at the door.
Can I help you? It's friggin' Facce. Let me give you an elbow in the Facce and give me that friggin' turkey. You should have paid respect. Remember, December 25th, you didn't show up. You know what's coming in 3 weeks? That's right, another December 25th. You better be there, or I'll be back next Thanksgiving for the frickin' ham. That's right. How dare you? I can't figure. Yo, what is going on? What are we doing? I'm dealing with crazy people. Sonny, nobody does what you expect. Hold on, one more. So you're from Korea, right? You're a Korean. You have never seen someone from America. In fact, you're one of the small group of people who hate all Americans. You never want to see an American your entire life. You grew up with that kind of thing in your head, right? You find out I'm in the friggin' You can't drop the friggin' bias? You can't forget about that thing you were taught from day one, out of the womb? You can't drop it? And you take Korean Airlines? You're on your way. You're looking out the freaking side window, right? You see the Statue of Liberty. He's holding up it's got the flame. And you're like, oh, I think I'm getting close to Facce, right? The plane starts to sputter, right? It starts to go down towards the East River. You kick out this door. You got that door. You're in the aisle where you got a little extra leg room. You were like, I'll take you. I got the freaking leg room, right? You're like, I got to kick this freaking door open. You kick the door open. You grab the seat cushion. Everybody else is still on. You jump out. You're holding on to the seat cushion. It acts like a freaking parachute. It kind of softens the drop a little. You break your legs. As you hit the surface of the water. Oh my goodness. I always take it so far. I'm like, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh my goodness. Oh, you hit the water. You break your legs. You can't use them legs no more. They're done. Shattered. Every bone in both legs. They said it looks like sand. What is that? You're swimming. All arms. You're dragging your legs behind you. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, this just got me, man. I don't know. I gotta stop. Oh my god. You're dragging your legs. You're swimming. You got all arms, right? You cramp in your right arm. Now you got one arm. You one arm in it. The hard thing is, though, you're starting to go left. No, you're going right now. And you try to you try to flip the body in order to go straight, because you got to get to the shoreline. This one comes back into play. You're going, right? Now this one's a problem. You're right arm in it. Now he's going, they start to veer that way. There's a freaking great white in the East River. I don't even know how it got there. He's coming over in your direction, right? You start screaming at that freaking arm. You start walking. Get that freaking arm in there. You go. All of a sudden you go. His legs are freaking dragging a lot behind you, though. They're broken, shattered. Every single bone of the freaking legs, they're gone. It's like they never existed in the first place. It's jello. You're moving along. You're going like this, jello legs, right? You get in there. You go. You got the freaking great white behind your back. You're going like this. You go. That freaking great like grabs the left leg, but you can't feel a freaking thing. That leg is dead. He pulls that left leg off. Oh my goodness. That's it, I'm done. I can't say anymore. Holy cow, he pulls the left leg off. Oh my goodness. Oh, you get to East River. You pull yourself out. Cramped arms and all. One leg. Got a nub. The left leg's gone. Totally gone. You got nothing left there. It's sad. But as you drag yourself down the West Side Highway and cut across 42nd, painting the streets red with your blood, you eventually show up to the Bronx. Almost dead. Basically dead. But your last words, as you expire, as you leave this mortal coil, shuffle off, right? Facce, I'm here to perish. flashback. I feel kind of bad that I tossed that espresso in your face as you were dying. I didn't know how serious it was. I thought you were joking when you were pulling along that nubby leg. I thought for sure it was like a prop or something. I didn't know anybody could, drop that much blood. And that other leg just kind of, like, that one. That one's a sideshow.
Sideshow. Oh my goodness, guys. I can't tonight. What is with me? I can't keep it together for the Facce. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm sorry. Hopefully that brought MJ up. So that was from the beginning. This is a totally crazy thing. So guys, this is kind of a final thing for the evening. We did this at the very beginning. Let's do it again for you now. Donald, are you there? Donald.
It's Hammerlin Jamison live from the studio with a phone call, the very last phone call of the Donald J. Trump presidency to the Real Talk Show. Let's get to it.
Hi, Mark.
Donald.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Just wrapping up. I had my final farewell to the station.
I saw
earlier. Yeah. Only Newsmax covered it. Yeah, do you realize not one mainstream fake news National Enquirer media station covered it?
I heard
That's
that.
what we've been dealing with for 4 years.
It's nuts.
Look, they don't give Trump any good press.
Zero.
And they also give Sleep Sofa Joe a pass on everything. I mean, really, his son? Crackhead, Ukraine, Burisma, Chata, and then also with the Russian mob? Probably, I don't know.
The mob?
But seriously, they don't even cover it.
They
know, when I was elected president in 2016, and Patton Oswalt was in the streets going, "Not my president." I'm kind of reflecting now, and from that moment until the day I was inaugurated, they basically called me a xenophobe, called me a racist, called me a bigot, called me Hitler.
Yeah.
And then I go day one, and they're like, "Oh, he's a racist, xenophobe, bigot. He's Hitler."
Same narrative.
I'm like, wait
I
a
know.
second. They didn't even have one day to do a job yet.
I don't.
But that's what they do to you, Mark. Look, people are saying I should have fought harder. What do you think?
I think you fought hard enough, but I feel like people want you to
I
stop.
couldn't, Mark. You have to fight back.
I know.
I would never have said for anybody to cause any violence. Look,
I know that.
This is the administration of law and order. Remember, the other side wanted to defund the police. Look, bottom line, Mark, is I'm gone. I'm done. I'm sick of all this crap. I didn't even get paid for this job. Are you kidding me? And they're going to do this to the Trumper for 4 years?
Sucks.
Well, you know what? You could have a sleep sofa. He's going to fall asleep. He'll get pushed down the stairs by Kamala.
Yeah.
Pushed down the stairs by Kamala Kameliot. That's
chance.
right, the old Kamala toe. And I'm sure she's going to do well as president when she takes over from the sleepy poo.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm out. Perhaps I'll come on for a cameo sometime, Mark, but most likely not. I'm out. Dropping the bike.
He dropped the mic, guys. He dropped the mic. I got sad when I first played that actually earlier, you know. If you watch the beginning of the show when I first played it, I had a moment because I created a better part of a year worth of content to take down the sleep sofa. And they suppressed it. I really would love for you guys, there's 23 of you, love for you guys to go check out the DJT show, the DT show. DTS, I used to call it when I was trying to get around those censors. There's 35 episodes. If you happen to stay up for a little bit longer after this and you want to be entertained, check out all 35. They are all different and they're all very funny. And they all take down the sleep sofa. But they didn't. None of them were effective because he still is going to be in the Oval napping for the next 4 years in his groundhog. I said they're gonna dig a hole underground for him He likes to sleep underground. He's a groundhog. Anyway, guys, it's been a lot of fun. 3 hours, 11 minutes in. I say, at 1:34 in the morning. That's a good time for us to call this an evening. Remember, 750 days, just the beginning. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what we do tomorrow. So, if you haven't yet, subscribe and ding the bell. And if you haven't yet, please smash that like one way or the other. Again, if it's a negative, like somebody there is getting an elbow in the fotch.
I'm sorry. It was your choosing. On day 750 in a row, you decided to be the one thumbs down. I'm sorry. You're gonna be at the gas station one day. Oh, could I have fill the tank of super? Yeah, elbow in the fotch. Oh, what was that for? I just wanted gas. You gave a negative on day 750 in a row, January 20th, 2021, on the Real Talk Show. You don't remember? We do. I got it here on a sheet. Tommy Duncans, right? That was you, Tommy, right? Tommy Duncans, negative, day 750 in a row. Let me ask you, besides pooping in the toilet, what have you done 750 days in a row, Tommy Duncans? No, you gonna give it a thumbs down? How dare you? How about you show up for a week? 7 days. You wanna do that? See how you do. How dare you, Tommy? Elbowed. You got elbowed. I'm sorry. It was your choosing. Everybody else, all 70 people here, they all got love from the Facce. They got respect. They got respect from the Facce. And respect from Facce can land you in heaven. You can find a place in heaven because of the respect from Facce. One day, you'll be at the gates of St. Peter, and they'll be looking at the documentations, right? And they'll be like, oh, Tommy Duncans. Oh, look at Tommy Duncans. Dick Facce says he gives you respect. Welcome. Oh, welcome into the pearly gates. You made it, Tommy Duncans, because of the Facce. If you wronged the Facce and you didn't give respect to Facce, you'll be standing outside the pearly gates forever. Oh, I want to get through them gates. Look, I see there's Abraham Lincoln. Oh, go look over there. There's Ben Franklin. And did you see that guy over there? I don't know who the hell he is, but he looks cool. I want to talk to him. Sorry. You should have done right by Facce, Tommy Duncans. You got an elbow in the Facce, so that was good, right? It was worth it. You got to say negative on a 750 day in a row journey. I'm proud of you. Elbow in the Facce. It's what we do.
Oh, guys, what the hell is wrong with me? Really? 3 hours and 14 minutes in, I go into a Facce bit? Unbelievable. Lego my Faccio. You're funny, Justice. Oh, guys, I will see you tomorrow, Sid and Pamela and Justice and Bobby and Chris Donaldson, my brother, and 636 in the house, Joanna. MJ, so glad you're able to make it. Replay. Guys, it was a solid show. Again, lots of fun. The music and Facce at the beginning was out of his freaking mind. Daniel, my buddy, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the support, for continuing to join me on this crazy journey we're on. 750 days in a row. In the books. I may drop this as a podcast, who the heck knows. I do need to drop another podcast. Though, tomorrow, we make our way to 800 days in a row. 751 coming at you. So, subscribey, dingy the belly, and if you have any topics you want to get into, if you have any guests you want to see on the show, anything like that, let me know. I'll bring them in. We'll have some fun. Until tomorrow, my family, my friends. It's Mark Pires. And it's real talk. Love you guys.